Morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. How did everyone do yesterday? What is going on? So, yesterday, right, I took SPY puts at this resistance here. Or actually, I took them right on this resistance, right? This previous level around 413 or so, 413.2. But I couldn't get that rejection as soon as I wanted, and Theta ended up burning those contracts. Ended up losing a bit, but only like $200. It is what it is. Challenge count is sitting at 652. SPY is down 0.2% here pre-market. We have a huge resistance here above, right? Previous resistance acted as resistance, right? Rejected again, saw a little fake move to the upside, and we rejected again yesterday, right? If we can't get back over this low around 412.57, right, I'm gonna look for puts. If we could break over that, then I like calls for a push up to 413.7 or 414. Morning, Chris. Poured up 25% yesterday. That's great. That's a lot though, right? Be cautious. All right. Don't get cocky, right? That was a big mistake of mine when I was a beginner trader, right? I would have a 25% port day, and I would think the next day I could, do the same. Right? So just make sure that you're aware, that's a big day, right? And be cautious. Okay. So, right, if we look at the higher time frames here, right, if I inverse this chart, right, kind of looks like a big flag, right? We have a huge support with lower highs, right? Typically, this will hold and we'll see a breakout, right? Which means on the regular chart, a move to the downside. So just be cautious, right? Just play the levels though, right? We do have this nice double bottom here with higher lows. So if we can get a breakout, nice, we should see a push up to 417 or so, right? We have pretty clean levels here actually, but we've just been trading in this range. So need to keep an eye on that. Q's has been pretty strong, but it kind of looks like a rising wedge. Right, we have this support and we have this resistance. Right, we can even draw it like this. Right, I like that better. Right, so just keeping an eye. If we start to reject this resistance here, right, we kind of have a double top and we see a pullback, and then we break through this 323.76, which is this previous resistance, then we could see a big drop to 321. But that's only if we break 323.76. Yeah, play the levels. Just happened to you, had a 1400% port. That's crazy. Yeah, that always happens in the beginning. You can't let that get to you. Right, not every day is going to be a 25% gain on your portfolio. This is a big level here though on Qs. Right around the 321. Right, we have this double top acted as resistance again, and then it acted as a big support. Right, so if we see a pullback, we have two major levels here that we would need to look for. Okay. So SPY, QQQ, game plan has been done. Meta looks solid, right? Higher lows, lower highs. We're right in the middle of this range here. It looks very good, right? If it starts to break down here, We could take puts if it holds, and you know, we're confident that everything's going to go up, right? We could take calls for a potential breakout to the upside here. Okay. Meta is definitely one of my top watches. It is Thursday, right? So anything would expire tomorrow, so we would need to move by tomorrow if we took tomorrow's expiration. Netflix just chopping within this range now, right? Needs to break through here. Need to see how it reacts when we test 330.8 again, if we do, right? We've bounced numerous times now off this previous resistance, right? Huge level, previous support, resistance, 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 acted as support. If it can hold and see a push through this high here, kind of have a triple top, then we should see a move up. Okay. If everyone could drop a like on the video, that would be great. Tesla. Tesla's just trading in this range too, right? We have this previous double top at 173.8, and we have this double bottom right above our previous resistance, right? Resistance turning into a support. We're sitting here at 168.8, right? So if this double bottom can hold, we're just going to chop in this range again, right? That's how we know if it's going to chop, right? If we're in a range, it's going to continue to chop until it breaks out. Drop a thumbs up if that makes sense. Coin, going to keep an eye on 63.75. Okay. All right, we've been seeing a nice uptrend here. Nice continuation. We had some nice consolidation yesterday. All right, if it can break 63.75, we should see a push up. Apple. Sweet. Glad that makes sense. Apple, we kind of have this clean level here, right? Lower highs. We kind of have this higher low, right? But we're just chopping in this range. We need to see a move through, right? We either need to break out or pull back and break down. Okay. All right, so the highs, we have a double top at 174.3, and then below we have a potential big move to the downside if this breaks. Right, and then if this breaks around 170.76, right, we have a big move to the downside. Just wanted to show, I created a PDF on a bunch of different topics yesterday. If you go into market resources, you can see all of them. Foundations of trading, support and resistance, trading stocks on higher time frames, gamma exposure, right? How Fibonacci works, and the wheel. Right? You can click it, it will open up in a file, and it looks like this. Okay. Super helpful. You can download it, you could save it. Okay. Show you what this one looks like. All right, looks like this. You can go download them. They're all here in market resources. Okay. I'll probably do a YouTube video over it, just talking through it. That way you guys can hear me talk about it. Look at this actually from here. All right, we kind of have this nice wedge. It looks solid. All right, we also have these fibs from low to high. Fibs line up right with this dip here, 0.5. Looks pretty solid. Yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on this. Jamie wanting a ban on short selling banks. It's ridiculous. It's a free world. It should be a free world. Let people do what they want as long as it's not hurting anyone. Just my opinion. All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. All right, Apple, flag, cover that. Amazon, oh, Amazon's up 0.85% here over this double top. If this resistance can hold 110.86, which is this previous resistance from the 27th, right, we could definitely see some continuation. All right, maybe we'll take this for tomorrow expiration. Whoops. At 114. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely see a nice push. Okay. Google. Oh, good timing, Zach. Google up 2.6% here pre-market. Finally broke out. I didn't even realize. Finally broke out of this range, right? It's been long enough. And we saw a huge move up to 112, 113. Now we're up 2.6%. Why was there news that made this break out like that? AI news maybe? Huh. Just Google it, yeah. Finally broke out. Wow. Totally missed that move. Didn't even see it. But nice move here, pre-market. Right, next resistance. Right, look for a key level. Right, so I have to scroll all the way back to where we have the price action where we are. Right, so I have to see what the common levels here across the board are. Right, so this resistance is going to act as a resistance. Right, previous resistance acted as resistance, acted as support. Okay, as well as here. AI event today, yeah, makes sense. So finally broke out, but too high up for me now. Rivian, buyed to close yesterday actually on these. That went well thanks to Eternal King. That was a great play by him. Make sure you're, checking out his channel and EK Wheel. Absolutely fantastic passive plays. Awesome, 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 awesome. If anyone has any questions, shoot. Shoot. I need to grab my water. Give me a second. All right. Going on, Nick? How you doing? What's up, Hayden? We need more people to comment, even if it's just hello. I want to get this to be more interactive. Let's get this to be more interactive. Did I do Tesla yet? Yes. I'll do it again in a second. Nvidia. Right, higher lows, lower highs. We have this previous resistance here at 290.58. If this can break, we might be able to see a nice push. Right, up 0.2% here pre-market. AMD's up 1.2%, so AMD's definitely stronger. Nvidia is depicts and shows leader in the AI gold rush. Bank of America. Huh. Interesting. Definitely can keep an eye on that. What's up, Alan? So let's cover Tesla. Right, so Tesla's trading in this range. We have this previous resistance here at 169.7, and then we have the double top above and a double bottom below. Right, once this range can break, then we can really decide what direction we're going to see. But just, you know, sideways range trading. Can I look at Costco? Sure. Delete the chart. Let's redo it. All right, so first thing, we have these higher lows being put in place. All right, we have, let's see, pretty common level here. Across the board, right? Resistance, 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 resistance. And then we've been just chopping through it here, but we rejected this previous resistance here. Right? Previous resistance acted as support, rejected, rejected. Okay, so now we kind of have the common levels across the board that you need to keep an eye on. You need to wait for one of these levels to break, but not the cleanest setup here, right? I would wait for a potentially a better setup to take anything. You could draw it like this, and maybe play a breakout. You know, that's not too bad. What's up, Pravin? Of course, Hayden. Need to get more of you guys commenting. AB, how you doing? SPY gap down. Pre-market high was 414, now 411. Really, we were up. Oh yeah, we're moving down now. Right, so it looks like, oh yeah, we were all the way up here to 414.5. Right, now we're rejecting and moving to the downside. Right, so looks pretty weak. Right, we might see a move back down to this support here at 409. I do like puts at open. But again, just need to play the levels and be cautious. Always have a plan. You're welcome, Daniel. A, B, and B. Let's check it out. They got killed yesterday on earnings. Right, we have this previous support here that we're holding at around 112, 113. Right, support, support, support. Dipped below, acted as support. So now, if that can hold, great. We need to see a break over 115.5. Right, previous support, acted as resistance, support, resistance. Right, notice how the common levels across the board, this is what you need to look for. I read an article that like Airbnb vacancies are way higher. Right, the fees are too high. People can't make enough money to do short-term rentals. So not good. I was actually gonna buy an Airbnb, but it's not worth it to have it be sitting vacant 50% of the time. Huge loss of money. You have 297.5 call for Nvidia. I think that's a solid play to have here. Basically what you want here is a break above 290.58. But you have a 297 call. That's super high, right? You would need a big move today. Right, make sure that if it doesn't move today, right? Honestly, it's probably best to even roll into a strike closer to the money. Right, 297.5 is all the way up here. You need to see a big move for that to happen, for that to, you know, get close to the money. You need to see a breakout through here and a push through the high of 292.2. Right, but if we start to chop here, it's going to kill those contracts since you're far out of the money. Okay. What's going on, Carl? How's it going? Yeah, affordability is bad. Bad time for Airbnbs. Yeah, Airbnbs were what was fantastic for COVID. All right, everyone wanted to go to Florida, Texas, whatever. Hotels making a comeback. I don't even think hotels are making a comeback. I don't know. Hotels in a from a landlord's perspective is brutal. It's literally a business. But if you own a hotel, you have to run that. Oh my god. Hotels are tough. You're very welcome. Microsoft huge upgrade. Let's see Boeing actually. Boeing can maybe move. It's just been right. Chop, chop, chop. Baba, right? Look at Baba. Notice how right this rounded bottom is starting to pan out. I've been mentioning this the past few days. Right, we have this huge support here at 80.5, and it's starting to round out and potentially see a move through 85.7. Starting to pan out here though. Microsoft. Trading in this range here again. I don't really like trading Microsoft. It just moves pretty slow in my opinion. But we'll see. You flew to Florida for 8. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I went to Florida for like $20. That was a crazy, crazy time. You can literally get a flight and no one would be on the plane. That was crazy. You have a rental looking for more, but we'll wait for a job. Solid, solid. Okay, so gonna keep an eye on Meta at open, SPY at open, right? Trading in this range, and Qs. Right, if we start to see a rug pull today, risk to reward here on the Qs is solid. Your Airbnb in PR is 95% booked. That's great. That's actually solid. Yeah, I feel like Airbnbs in a place like the in PR is solid. What's the plan for the challenge account? Your challenge account's been tough. Market's been tough. All right. I've been trying to grow it. Was at 900 yesterday. Then my play yesterday brought us back down to 652. Right. So the goal is just to get green. Be green. It's been tough. Condos in Destin, Florida are packed already for the summer. Yeah. Do you guys want me to... So I made these PDFs here. Right? I posted them. I think I'm going to make a YouTube video for each of them. Right? I could just make a video talking over it and explaining it that way. That way you guys can see, you know, a written version and also hear me speak over it. Right? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos. Let me know if you want me to make videos going over it. I can just speak over it and go through it. I can make it, you know, a 5-minute video. Quick video you could watch on your way to work or whatever. Video sounds great. All right, yeah. Could definitely do it. Sounds good. We need to watch this level here on VIX. All right, 17.88 is that previous resistance from right here. And if it can break, we should see a push up to 18.3, which means SPY to the downside. So I need to keep an eye. I'm in favor right now of puts, but probably will wait 5-10 minutes to take anything. unless we move up, we reject, and then we start to see move back down. That's where I would take puts. Okay. If everyone can drop a like on the video, that would be great. For anyone here, C-Blast is doing a 100K funded challenge for futures. Right, he just opened this channel here. Make sure you check this out. You don't actually need 100,000. It's a funded account. You need to prove consistency, and then they fund you. You can use that link. He is looking at the same thing on SPY today. Right, 415 calls with a break of 412.5, which is pretty much the same level I have, and 410 puts with a break of 412. Right, so 412 is broken here in pre-market. Right, so if this rejects here at open, 410 puts can work. Okay. So that's what I'll be looking at as well. All right, 2 minutes to market open. If everyone could drop a like on the video before you head out, I would appreciate it. Let's head over to the Discord and jump in voice chat. Have a great day. Love you all.